What is happening, guys? Switzy here with more Dark Souls 3. We are at the Fair and Keep bonfire. We're about to head in there and take on the Abyss Watchers, but first you're going to want to head along this wall. We're going to pick up that poison gem that, scary crab, that I missed out on last video that I kind of mentioned. So, sense of direction is this wall and this white tree with the crab. You're just going to want to head past it, keep that rolling. That's all we can do. And as you continue on, we are going to hit the mushroom people, I think, right here. Yes, okay. So, mushroom people, good point of reference after the white tree. Right now we are going to do kind of like a suicide run, if you will. Because if you want to take on these enemies all by yourself, right now, at this stage in the game, be my guest. And we did get it. Did we get it? Let's see if we got it. It wouldn't let me actually get it, but guess we'll check our inventory. And the verdict, we got it. Very nice. Alright, so that saved us a little bit of trouble of having to walk back, I guess, in a sense. And get these sluggies. Alright. So you're just going to want to head through the doors that we lit the 3 flames for. And, we did, there are a couple enemies in this area. We'll just run by them for the time being since we killed them last part. And we will head straight. Oh, these are, I can't remember their name. They're like Dark Knights or something. I don't know. But, you can get some pretty cool drops from them. I did wear their armor for quite some time, my first playthrough. Also, their swords are pretty sweet. So we are actually gonna hang a right. If you let those guys go up there, they will take care of all those guys up there. As you can see, they're getting into a massive fight right now. We are going to head back to this bonfire that I could have, I guess, just fast traveled to, but and continue on down this way. And we will be running into a giant, not a lizard. Oh, right here is where we drop down and get that item. Okay, we'll do that on the way back. That's how you get those items that we were kind of looking at last episode, so that's pretty handy. Crystal Beast, I guess we can call him. Come here, Crystal Beast. Try to get a nice hit on first. And we'll let him do his thing for now. Come on. Come on. There you go. Now, Crystal Beasts look very intimidating, at least to me they do, Titanite scale. But really not that scary. Great magic weapon, and then we can open up this gate from the other side. And to kind of put your world back together, I guess, that is that Black Knight that we took on, and then this is where we came through and met this lovely gentleman. Well, we actually fought 2 of them in this area. So, with that being said, we'll continue on back. And we are going to hang a left here. And as you can see, we're back into Fair and Keep. And we will snag these items. Atonement, as well as a hollow gem. and I don't know the meaning of... Okay, I just was making sure. I didn't know if it would like let me back up right there, or kind of what was happening right there, but we can just follow this side back. And follow the wall back along. I guess we will hit the bonfire since we are taking some poison damage. Unless we can I'm just trying to think, because those Dark Knights did probably kill all those guys to make our life a little bit easier, but we will see here. We'll just buff our weapon. And we'll take this guy out, I guess. Get a little bit of health. See what's cracking up here. Oh, they're still going at it. Wow. So, back if we were coming out of here, the bonfire, we don't have any more purple moss cones. Anyways, back if you're coming out of here, hang a right and stay along the right side. There's a guy over here. This is probably the easiest path to take. Is to kind of come around and flank him. So, come up here and oh, I thought he saw me. Now he saw me. Yeah, help me out, poison man. 2-on-1 right here. I'm with it. Oh, I'm not with it anymore. Get a little health in us. Sorry, buddy, but your days are numbered. And we do get a cracked red eye orb from him. I believe they always drop a cracked red eye orb. So, pick up our ember. And there will be 2 more guys up here, I think. There's one right here. With his cute little spear and shield. You're so cute, buddy. And get our black bug pellet. There's usually... Oh, there he is. Alright, let's go find this other knight here. Sounds like he's fighting somebody, to be honest. Nope, he's not. Alright, come here, knight man. Oh man, he took care of us. Okay, so this is where we're usually going to start. If you do wait a second, those Dark Knights will walk up and start fighting them. We're just going to hang a sharp right. Go the exact same route that we just did. Shouldn't take too long, so we will get into the boss fight shortly. And if you kind of peer to the left, you'll see that our Dark Knights are getting somewhat close. Get here. Wolf's Blood Swordgrass. So we will take a look at that for a second while those knights are walking. Should be in... it's gonna be here? No. It should be in special items, I thought. In oh no, it's not. It should be here, I thought. You can see him fighting away over there. I don't see it right now. Unless I just skipped over it. Oh, there it is. So, a leaf signifying a duty fulfilled by the watchdogs of Farron, who stand beside the old wolf to ensure the serenity of those at rest, depicts a swordgrass leaf stained with dried blood. And you can kind of read the rest. Leaf quietly identified members of the undead legion in the rotted forest to rest the spirits of the warriors past. Now, if we look at our here, if we go over to the Watchdogs of Farron, ancient medallion depicting the crest of a wolf symbolizes the pact of the old wolf Farron. Equipped to pledge oneself to the Watchdogs of Farron. The Watchdogs ensure the warriors sleep in serenity, take form of loyal spirits, blah blah. So, tying that in with the Abyss Watchers, there is some story going on. Like I said, I didn't play any of the Dark Souls before this one. This is my first Dark Souls experience, my second playthrough. So I am pretty newbie-ish at it. I have done a little bit of homework. I'm not completely clueless, but looks like the other one got taken care of. What do we get from him? Cracked red eye orb and a pale tongue from him. Ooh, this is like a item heaven. Titanite shard, pale resin, and another cracked red eye orb. So, alright, so we're ready to go into the boss fight. We're gonna pop an ember. And we will get the Black Hand of Gothard. This is the NPC phantom that we can have help us. I'm gonna see if there's another phantom to help us, simply because I absolutely hate this boss with a passion. That's just me. I had a tough time with this boss, and we get a gesture from by my sword. I guess we'll do it with just me and the Black Hand of Gothard, just because I don't see any more summoning signs. So let's go on in and face this beast. So to kind of explain the boss fight of how it's going to go, we have this guy who's very intimidating with his dagger and sword. He is the, not controller, but to hit him will lower our main health bar you see there at the bottom. Now, another Abyss Watcher will rise, and he's a little bit easier to kill. He doesn't have a boss health bar, but they will double team us. With that being said, another Abyss Watcher will rise with red eyes. Now, there you see the second one. I'm still focused on the main one. Oh, maybe not. No, see, his health bar is kind of just like a regular. Now here's the red eye one. Now the red eye one's in. He will attack us if we're close enough, but he will also attack the other Abyss Watchers. So that you can see this is kind of just one big cluster right now. This is the main one. The red eye one just attacked me because I was too close. But Black Hand of Gothard is doing work. It's a little close because if you stand far enough away, the red eye one will do enough damage to legitimately take care of most of the main Abyss Watcher. With that being said, we're about to end the first phase, starting the second phase. Now the second phase will bring all three Abyss Watchers together into one Abyss Watcher with a flaming sword who has a couple different moves. He has a leaping move, a sword, fire circle drag, as well as a slam. I think he has a sweeping motion too. I wouldn't put it past him, but you can see that they're kind of making one badass Abyss Watcher. So do be wary of his moveset. He has some pretty gnarly moves, and he will come at you pretty aggressively compared to past bosses. With that being said, this is kind of the first boss that is a one-on-one with a sword. The past bosses that we have fought have been very large. The most agile one we have fought since we started the game really was the Index Gunder, the very first boss. And you can see that his sword flame is pretty gnarly, so we'll do our best here. No promises. I absolutely hate the Abyss Watchers. They gave me the toughest time for whatever reason, but I did do it by myself. I didn't have the Black Hand of Gothard. With that being said, every boss is manageable by yourself to a certain extent. Every boss is doable by yourself, but it makes life a heck of a lot easier if you have help. Just think of a 2-on-1 versus a 1-on-1 in real life. You know, you're trying to manage a boss yourself. With that being said, all their attention is focused on you, and we're actually almost done with him, which is, I'm very surprised. This is my second playthrough, and things have seemed a lot easier since my first playthrough. Then again, that was my first playthrough was my first ever Dark Souls playthrough to begin with. So, pretty cool that we did that on the first try. I'm pretty stoked about that, because that's one of the bosses that gave me the most trouble. So, this will open up here, and this will be the next area. We'll go down and take a peek at it real quick before we head on back to Firelink Shrine. And this is the Catacombs of Karthus. And this will be the next area that we'll be going into. And there are skeletons that will die and come back and die and come back and die and come back. So, just to give you a little preemie, let's head on back to Firelink. Alright, so we have a couple people to talk to. I'm gonna talk to our boy here real quick.
I just dropped in to see
what's going on. They're playing a circus, cesspool, daughter folks. She's perfectly here. He's just checking on his girl. She's doing fine, brother. We'll go up here to Ludlith and check out our boss weapons. I accidentally used my Demon Soul, so we can't get Havel's Ring, which kind of pisses me off, but we didn't spend the Deacons of the Deep one yet. I don't think. We can still get the Candlestick. Anyways, these are the Abyss Watchers ones. This is the weapon from the Abyss Watchers. Pretty cool and dynamic weapon. Doesn't really fit our strength build though. With that being said, the Wolf Knight's greatsword is pretty sweet, so I'll put that on, let you guys see that. And we can't even use it correctly, but it's got some pretty sweet moves. Two-handed. You got the spin. I think there's a front flip too, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there it is. It's pretty wild. And this move as well. So we will we'll walk around with our great sword for a little bit. So we're gonna talk to a couple people. Who do we want to talk to? We'll talk to the Dark Moon Lady first, if she's here. She is not. I don't see her, so we will catch her later. Is the pyromancy guy down here? Yes, he is.
I got gas, but first.
So we get the pyromancy flame from him, and give him the Great Swamp Pyromancy Tome. And you can see we have these pyromancies here. For the time being, we will pick up Flash Sweat. Increases against fire damage absorption, so pretty helpful for now. Oh, here's the this lady, we will give her our tomes.
Oh, Chinese of a little.
We can't
Oh,
give her. What am I thinking of? So learn miracles. There are some pretty cool ones in here. This one, deep protection, extra attack and absorption resist, stamina recovery. And another one, which one am I thinking of? This one right here. One chance to endure when HP reaches 0. So great for those bosses that kind of one hit you, gives you another chance to come back and, you know, do work against them, I guess. And we will catch up on him right here.
Ah, another. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled our work. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their molded. But we're talking true legends with them.
So we get collapse from him. We haven't talked to him in a while, so
to seek the talking truth.
okay. And we will head on up and make sure that. Let's see what this guy's up to.
Fast on the trail. Then these red.
So he gave us 5 cracked red eye orbs. With that being said, we'll come down here to the Yole of Yonder. And he should be dead. Okay, so we did draw our true strength against him for the other ending that is totally optional. And I will show you guys what that's starting to look like. You will see that I look absolutely hideous. And I'm like, I don't even know, I just look weird and old, like I've been smoking cigarettes for 40 years. So, in his place, she appears.
Uria of Londor.
Uria of Londor.
Thanks to the young. Allow me to express.
Alright, so we get dignified bow from her. And we can also purchase stuff from her. Actually, I want to check out that ring. Retain human appearance while hollow. Take the appearance of a phantom. Lose nothing upon death. Just a ring of sacrifice, which we already have a couple of those. So, I think that's everybody that I wanted to talk to right now. Other than the Dark Moon Lady, just to kind of see what was cracking with her. Just make sure we're up to speed on her. So you can see we can buy the armor from the Abyss Watchers here. I did wear this for quite a while. Exile Mass and Exile Armor. I think that's all from her. I think we're good for now. So I'll see you guys in the next part. And with that being said, we will take on the Catacombs of Karthus. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.